All right, let's go. It's given. It's given. Good evening. But as usual, this is the wave of Juju Vuwa. Juju, what's going on? I did. The big chop. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome. My name is Miss Cleo, and I've come to bring you insight from the inside. We've come tonight to talk about Philadelphia's newest reality series, hitting the airwaves this fall. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Philly on the Rise reality. Please, someone please comment the show page so that I can pin it. Last week we had the pleasure of talking to Limi the Firecracker. Okay? Tonight we have another one of the stars from this newest reality show, and we want to have a little chat and see if we're able to get into some things, honey. Get into some things. Y'all make sure y'all follow the page, turn on your post notifications so that y'all are ready for the premiere, okay? So none other to do. He is here. We shall find out. We're going to talk tonight with Cameron. Welcome. How are you?
I'm good in yourself.
I am motherfucking fab, bitch. Why wouldn't I be?
As you
Okay?
should be. Where your shot at?
This a shot. Do I look like the
Mm-hmm.
shot type of girl?
Yeah, come
That's for
on.
you
Where your
young
shot
girls,
at?
honey. No.
Ah!
A lady sips
Sips,
in
as
her
you should.
merch. Do you like
Come
my
on now.
merch?
Come
Up
on
front
now.
with Trey Real.
I like
Tune
that.
in for
I
season
need
2. We're on the way.
I need that. I need
How
that.
was your day?
My day was productive. I'm just running in like ten minutes ago. Ran upstairs, threw on some clothes, came down. You hear me?
Now I can. What did you do today?
Work, dance. I dance for a living. I do a lot for a living.
Mhm.
So I'm literally just running in from work.
Okay, well, I'm glad that you were able to make it on time. I'm glad that you had a productive day. There's nothing like a productive day,
Hmm. We
right?
we love a we
As-
love a busy man.
I love the fact that you came on and you said how much you had going on today,
Yeah.
especially with the name of the show, Philly on the Rise. So in order to be
Yes.
on the rise, you must do the work. You
You
have to
must
put
do the work that
on the work.
some of these girls
Yes.
ain't doing.
So for those of the for those who don't know you, please introduce yourself and tell the people a little bit about yourself, your background, where you're from, what do you like to do, what do you do for a living, where you from? Are you from Philadelphia?
What's up? My name is Cameron. I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I just recently moved here to Philly, what, 3 years ago? I moved here to Philly for school. I just graduated from college this year. What I do for a living, I'm a professional dancer, model, I act, I do a little singing. Um, I have an upcoming underwear line that's coming out soon. I teach dance for a living. I judge dance competitions. Um, yeah, do it all.
Okay, jack of all trades.
Jack of all.
Okay, that's good. So congratulations on just graduating.
Thank
That's a
you.
great
Thank
that's a
you.
great accomplishment. That is a great accomplishment. Whoo, getting through those years of school, baby. Whoo,
Baby,
my
I didn't even
God,
think that I was gonna finish, but I'm
my
here.
God, but God. Um, why would I say but God? But then I want you to tell me about this underwear line. Tell me about this underwear line you got coming out.
As of recently, well, I've been working on this since like last year. Something that I've always enjoyed doing.
Hmm.
If y'all know me or follow my page, they know that like, well, you would see how spirit I am as a person. So that was kind of like part of the reason why I wanted to like start an underwear line.
Okay.
And share that with the world, share that with the community, and another income in my pocket.
So what when you say underwear, what are we looking at? Like boxer briefs?
Boxer
Um,
briefs, thongs, special designer underwear. Since I'm in the dance field, I thought that like it would be more efficient for me to include dance underwear line because like
okay.
as a male dancer, we struggle with like finding proper dance attire from like certain studios or businesses or whatnot. So I'm
Okay.
like, well,
So
why not I just start my own and kind of like help out other male dancers.
oh, that's good. That's good. I love that. So what is different between regular underwear and dance panties?
Oh, so dance panties, well, we call them like dance belt. We call them dance belt or dance thong. It's basically like, I can't with you. So one of our material products, I guess you can say, like we wear a thong, and it's basically, how like football play your face. You know how like football players wear like cups.
Hmm.
It's kind of similar to that, but like we have one. There's there's no pad. It's just like a regular average thong, and
Okay.
we use that. And then another one is like a panty, but like padded all around front and back. And it's just another name, another product that's similar to a regular underwear.
So is the padding to like prevent, because I know the tights are so tight, is it to prevent people from
Yeah,
seeing the actual image of the
yeah.
your goods?
From
Okay.
seeing, getting hit, there's been plenty of times where like I'm working with other dancers or I'm in like another field or whatnot, and I'm working with a partner, and I ended up like getting kicked in my
Ooh,
job. So
Jesus.
so
Oh my
that's why it's
God.
important to wear.
Okay. So what's your zodiac sign?
Scorpio, the best of the best. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Scorpio.
Yeah, the best
Oh my
of the best,
God.
baby. The best of the best.
Okay, so if you're a Scorpio, who are you?
What you mean by who am I? I'm a
Who?
person that's liberated. I'm a person that's outgoing. Um, we very much have a hard time with like trusting people. So to others, like it may come off as like, oh, he's sneaky, or like he's just quiet, or it's something like mysterious about him. When in our reality, like we don't trust people. Um, and when we do trust, like we give them all the love, the respect,
Okay.
and just this, outburst of love. But when I'm just getting to know somebody, bitch, I got my eye on you. Like, so it may come off as sneaky or quiet or just mysterious.
Okay. See, the Scorpios I know are hoes,
We can be,
which
but
ties into the sneaky and all of that. So it
we
all runs
can.
parallel.
Yeah, we can be. We like
Mhm.
the devil and devil and have our fun, but that's not me. I mean, I've had my fun in the past,
Okay.
but
Especially
now I'm
coming from
ready.
Florida.
Yes, like
Yeah.
I'm ready to be cuffed
Yeah.
up.
I had my run at the mill in Florida.
Really?
Mhm. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
What's your
I'm well
zodiac
versed.
sign?
None of your business. It's saying about me.
You tell me.
Um,
I can't ask you no questions. What's your zodiac sign? Let's get into it. The fuck? Come
it's
on.
not about me.
I'll
So
find out.
what is so tell me something that you want your fans or the fans of the show to know about you that they don't know about you.
Um, uh, I hold myself to the standards. I'm not like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of a kind that you can get over here. I'm a real ass nigga. Um, when it comes to my career, I'm like dead ass serious when it comes to my career. I've been working on my career since the age of 8. So
Oh wow.
I don't play about my shit and I don't play about my bag. I don't play about my money. So I'm just a hardworking nigga that's, hustling out here in this difficult, struggling ass world.
So I think it's a couple of unique things about you. I think one of the unique things is that you bring the elements is that you're the only dancer of the cast.
Real,
Um,
yeah.
so how was that being the only dancer and being on the cast? Like how do you men not only being the only dancer but also I know you really didn't know any other cast
Hell
members coming in. But
no,
everybody else,
no.
they say everybody else
Already,
pretty much knew somebody, but you didn't know nobody.
yeah, let's go into that. When I first came in and like realized that like everybody already knew of or knew each other, I was kind of like already the outcast simply because it was a Florida nigga moving to Philly. I'm not from Philly. And on top of that, like I'm a dancer.
Okay.
Um, but kind of meshed well with like myself and what I do and what some of the other cast members do on the show is that like everybody has like their own different careers.
Hmm.
And on the show you will see like without giving too much, but like just me working and yeah, just working with other cast members and what they do and kind of like meshing that well with what I do and doing projects or whatnot.
Okay. I like that. So being that you didn't know anybody in the cast, and you're coming in blind, you're coming
Hell
in,
yeah.
you're the only one that's not from Philly. You're the only
Mm-mm.
one that's a dancer, and, and you're the only one who didn't know any other cast members.
Mhm.
So walking in, what were your why are you falling out already?
Go ahead, get to the question. Go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
walking in, what was your initial expectations? What was your expectation walking in? And then once you actually walked through the door, what were your thoughts on the people you saw?
Ooh, child, I hate to sip. So before I walked in, my expectations was kind of like, a group of good looking niggas that, was about to come on to the show and really pop some shit. And by pop some shit as in like how I'm serious about my career or whatnot, they're also the same way. And just a
Okay.
lot happening when it comes to our brand.
Okay.
Now, when I came in to the building my first day, meeting the cast members, I thought that I was inside the wrong room, just simply because of like it was for me, but
Or
just
one of
simply
those.
because yeah, one of those, but just simply because one when I first like look at people and observe people, I look at like what you're wearing. So I walked in and kind of like, all right, maybe I'm in the wrong room. But beneath that, I kind of like got to know everybody, and it's the hand over the mouth. I'm never too favorite. But yeah, but that was my thoughts, like, and and some of the scenes or whatnot, like, this is just my opinion, but
Mhm.
I, I was just expecting some type of like you see how the real housewives and them girls holding the peach or whatnot, like they look the part, they dress the part. Um, And
Girl,
then like they
let me sit
have
up and
like
put my shoulders back.
yeah, sit up with them shoulders
So
back. But like,
let's dig
go ahead.
a little deeper right there.
Lord help
So
me.
you walked in and you said your initial response was like, "Whoa, I'm taken aback," and you thought you were in the wrong room. And the first thing you notice, you look at people what they're wearing, and so you see them what they're wearing. And what floor? What floored you? Was it a pair of Vans? Was it an Abercrombie and Fitch T-shirt? Like, what took you out?
Just dirty attire. Um,
Dirty girls.
dirty attire, or I should say not like well kept. Um,
Can we
well,
ask who?
no. They yeah, child, no.
So
I'm
we
not
got
gonna
to
dig
stay.
into
So
yeah.
basically, one of the cast members is a dirty girl, or is it one cast member, or was it more than one?
Billy on the Rise will be premiering this fall, so just stay tuned.
No, 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 don't work like that. So was it just one person that gave dirty girl vibes, or was it multiple cast members that presented themselves a bit disheveled?
One or two. I'll give you that. One or two.
Did, oh,
No.
I
Next
can't even say
question.
tall and short because they're not really. Everybody's like kind of short.
Exactly.
So, hmm. So now you go into filming, and have you made any genuine connections
I
with
have
cast members?
I have some that I regret making connections with.
Okay.
Um, because like from day one of me first like meeting the cast members, I like if you was to ask them this question, like they would tell you that I came off like very reserved and quiet. And that was just simply because I'm just like pinning out who can I trust, who can I kiki with, who can I talk to outside of filming. Girls like to flip on for a show or whatnot. So I don't want to
The
be in the mix.
scorpion in you.
Yeah, I don't want to be in the mix of you when the camera comes on and you act in a different way, but you in my DMs late at night trying to get some. So,
Ooh.
so
So
I was just, really trying to see who can I ain't come on the show to like make friends, of course, but
mhm.
like just still like if I'm going to be around this group of gentlemen, I need to know who I'm trusting, who I'm about to be around before I just like, be myself
Okay. So
and open
who
up.
who from the actual who was in your DMs? Does that come out in the show?
Maybe.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this: Who's your least favorite cast member?
Least favorite. Um, least favorite. Damn, who's in the, let me not. I don't think I would have least favorite. I would probably say like there's some cast members that I want to like step up or like
So you want some of
pull
the
up.
girls to come to work?
Yeah, just come to work. Some girls are just coming to be lazy. Some are not doing the work. Some are just there to be there.
Okay.
Some some should be focusing on their brand and their career more than being in mess
Okay.
and
So I see why. Did you see that interview with Mimi?
yeah, I did.
Okay. Like he was dropping bombs.
He was.
Yeah. So who's your favorite cast member?
I wouldn't say favorite, but who I've built a connection with the most out of the cast would be Brahim.
Okay. And so what's what was it about Brahim that you guys connected like that?
Um, for starters, I thought he was gonna be messy as fuck. Um,
That seems to be like a running thing. Everybody, that's the same thing
yeah.
Lily expected as well.
Before even like coming on to the show, and the cast photo was like dropped, I had my phone was like blinging off the line just because of Brahim, and
Really?
they was just like, watch out for him, watch out for him, watch out for him. Da 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 da. And I was like, all right, chill. I mean, I got this. So I kind of came with like my guard up, but
Hmm.
outside of filming, I've realized that like what everybody think he is or how he may portray himself on like
Hmm.
social media is completely different from like
Who he
outside of filming.
is.
Yeah,
Okay. So is it fair to say that Brahim is the person that you probably hang out with the most on the cast outside of filming?
correct. He's one of them.
Okay. Who's the other?
Raw,
Okay. Who do you believe is the fakest on the cast?
raw.
But you hang out with him the most.
I stopped hanging out with him.
Okay. So now if we go all the way back. So this
Yeah.
is the person would be your least favorite person.
Yeah.
So what transpired between that made this shit with you and Rob?
Um, Without giving too much, you some people in the cast kind of like, and this is kind of like how I viewed it, but
Hmm.
like they want to use certain people on the cast for like clout. Um,
Other cast
yeah,
members.
I would say myself along with another.
Brahim.
It, yes, because
So they want
Brahim do have a huge following,
so
so.
they're trying to attach the other people who's trying to attach themselves to y'all for your social status.
I mean, when you have the finest nigga in the cast and the nigga in the cast with the most following, I
So
mean,
who's the finest nigga in the cast?
you looking at him.
Oh, okay. I
I'm
just
sure
wanted to be
y'all.
clear. I just
I,
want the people to be clear.
yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, y'all heard it. He said he's the finest nigga in the class. Um, who would you say have you? I would say has anyone burnt you in the cast? And it sounds like that may just be Rob.
Yeah.
So how was your relationship with the other cast members outside of Bra and Ra?
I'm still building on it. I fuck with them heavy. Well, I wouldn't say heavy. I take that back. But I fuck with them. Um, I'm still getting to learn them. They seem pretty cool. Um, because it's like what, 7 or 8 of us, it's kind of hard for us to, sit some time down to like spend time with each other. So, go ahead.
I'm interested to know what is your take on Robbie because Limi didn't have a lot to say about Robert, and so what is your take on Robert? How does he
Robert,
gel into the cast, and how do you get
um,
along with him?
I get along well with Rob. Rob is a cool person. I think he have his ways,
Mhm.
and it just don't mesh well with some of the other cast members. Um, yeah, some of his character traits just don't mesh well with the cast members. But as far as in like me and Rob, we cool.
Okay, so who's the mini leaks of the show?
Nene Leakes, I would give it to I want to say between it's three.
Three
Brahim,
Nenes.
yeah, a good mixture of three cast members. I want to say Brahim. I
Hmm.
also want to say No, fuck her. But Limi, yeah, just two. Limi and Bra.
Thank you. Leave me, Bra, and whoever you said fuck her to, I'm assuming that was Ra. Is we gonna confirm or deny?
Next question.
Okay. No, no response is a response. So let us get into you a little bit. Tell us about your love life. What is your love life looking like?
Ooh, child.
Since you're
I'm single.
since you're the finest nigga on the cast,
I am, but
okay.
as far as in my love life, I'm single, but I am talking to somebody, and we have like a little complicated situationship.
Okay, what's complicated?
Um, we still trying to figure things out, like if this is a thing or not.
Hmm.
Um, it's long distance, so I'm still trying to figure out if I'm a fan of long distance. I did that in the past, and I kind of
Hmm.
like burnt me over.
Where is
Um,
he? Where is he at?
Child, Atlanta. Yeah, I know. Sips drink. That's why I said
Child,
single. That's
I
why I
wish I
left
could.
single. I
I
left
wish I
it.
had some music to play.
Bitch, I got music.
These boots are made for
Oh,
walking,
walk
and
it.
that's just what they'll do. Cause one of these
One of
days,
these
these
days, these
boots
boots, baby, will
going
walk
to
all over
walk
you.
all over you. Keep walking.
That's why I
So,
said I'm single, but I'm figuring things out with this individual
all right.
and
So what is your
other
type?
people. Um, uh, I love a nigga with a good balance. And by balance, I mean like he can present himself masculine, but he also has like a twang to him. And by twang, I mean like his his
I
fem
get it.
side.
The petty feeling, I get it. So
For the
it's
people
a
that
little
don't know
track
what I mean, for the people that don't know what I mean, but I love a nigga with a good balance.
and a
Um,
little sass.
a little sass, not too much,
Just a little sass.
just a little sass. Um, a nigga that in the past I've ran across like niggas that's like aggressive. I already consider myself aggressive.
Do
Um,
you?
yeah.
Brahim said like him.
Yeah.
Oh, so could there be a possible love connection happening on the cast?
I'm taking a shot, Tom.
Oh, oh, we don't move. We move from sipping to shot.
I'm taking a shot,
A
but
response is a response. Oh, this season is going to be good. Oh,
but I love a masculine nigga with a little twang, a nigga that's open. Um, what else? A nigga that has a hustle, a drive. I don't have to force a nigga to like get up out the house and go to work.
mhm.
Bitch, we coming home from a very productive day and we just exchanging energy. Um, what else? A nigga that knows how to make me laugh. A nigga that knows how to dress. I don't know if I have to like emphasize that, but a nigga that knows how to dress. Cause you can't walk
Can you see the
without.
comments?
No, I can't.
The
I can't.
producers is
Bro,
going.
let
The,
me let me
the,
read it.
the, the
Let me.
producers is going on. Ah, wait a minute. What happened? Producers. What happened? Yeah, what happened? We said we was gonna get into some things. We need to get into some things. What happened? Not producers. Why would y'all carry on like that? Woo! Woo! Reggie, get your client back on the line. Get your client back on the line. Woo! Sean, get your client back on the line. Hi, Kim, are you back? Okay, here we go. We got a bed. Come on, bed. Bitch, I got tears. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Woo!
Reggie, hey, I'm sorry. It's me the phone right now.
Okay.
See,
So,
I thought I was giving enough, but without giving, giving too much. But
you're doing good. You're doing good. So, what do you like to drink?
Hennessy.
Oh, you one of those.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your favorite? What's your favorite part? Being on the show. What's your favorite thing? What's your favorite and your least favorite thing about being on the show? Being a part of the cast.
Working with other cast members, pertaining to like what they do for a living and what I do for a living, and being able to like come together and create something special. My least favorite is being sucked in to like drama or bullshit or just like having to see it in front of me.
Okay.
I don't really care for all of that.
What are you looking to gain from the show?
I mean, I guess you can say more exposure, which was like one of my reasons, well, one of my main reasons for like joining the show. I want to reach out to more people. I want people to see what it is that I'm doing. I'm not just the only dancer in the world, so I want other dancers or other people that can relate to me to like get an inside scoop of like what it is that I do.
Okay.
So
What is? Are you open to dating?
I'm open to dating.
Okay. And what if your Atlanta nigga is watching this?
Child.
Huh?
If he's watching this, I got nothing but mad love and respect.
Okay.
You already know what it is. Moving on.
Who is who's the messiest cast member?
Rob. Man.
Did you say Rob or Rob?
Stay tuned to Philly on the Rise premiering this fall.
Wait, did you say Rob or Ra?
I don't know. I don't want to give too much because
That's not
my producer's already wringing at my neck. Like
I'm not. I'm not. That's not giving too much. So we know who to look for.
All right.
Who,
I'll give you that. The messiest would be Raw.
Rob? Oh, Ra.
Raw. R-A.
Ra Blanco.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the messiest. Who? Oh, this is a good one.
Lord help me.
Who's your favorite rapper on the show? And who's your least favorite?
I don't have a favorite.
Mm,
Don't.
the Shade.
But what I will say about the two artists on the show, I do enjoy one of their singles from like each of them.
Okay. So you're saying both of them as a one-hit wonder?
I mean, I guess when you put it like that, but after like listening to their music, I'm an artist as well. So like I know for me what's good and what's not. But as of lately, like I have taken the time out to like listen to their music or whatnot, and I've only stumbled across like one good single that I like from like each of them. But what I will give Leamy,
Hmm.
that bitch, she work her ass off.
So
So
she's doing the work.
she work her ass off. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. That's good.
she work her ass off.
So outside of you thinking, deeming yourself as the finest nigga on the show, right, and the cast,
Yeah.
who who's the next finest, and who's the least?
Okay, so Jay Marquise, he has a like he a tie between Jay Marquise and Brahim.
So I see a running thing with you. You like dark niggas.
Like I like them all, dark, light.
Okay. Except white.
I mean, I've fooled around with white, but
Hmm, interesting. You're from Florida, so that's expected. Um, so let's just get into your thought process. Have you seen the video from Bloody Saturday in Montgomery, Alabama?
yes, with the people with the chairs,
Yeah,
the
what are
black
your thoughts?
people.
What are your thoughts on that?
I thought it was entertaining. I mean, wasn't the storyline like somebody was trying to get off the boat or something, and what happened? I don't know, child.
No,
It's just
the boat
go ahead.
the boat needed to dock, and some
Somebody was like
the
blocking it, right?
white people boat had their private boat there when a commercial boat was trying to come in, and the black security guard asked them to move their boat, and so he couldn't find them, so he began to untie their boat for them to move it, and they came over and they began to assault him, and they jumped him.
Yeah. Something that I've experienced this all my life, and even like in college, high school, white people are like entitled, or
Okay.
they feel entitled.
Hmm.
So listening to that storyline and listening to like what was going on, like, bitch, you could have easily just moved your fucking boat. Um, but for me, I took it as like those white people were feeling so entitled and thinking that that they didn't have to move their boat, so you ended up getting your ass whooped, and
Hello,
led
somebody.
to that led to chair swinging,
What did you say?
knocking bitches out.
Do you remember? Did you see the young man swim across the water?
Yes, just to whoop a nigga
You know,
ass.
he was
Yes,
only 16 years old.
yeah, I would have did the same thing
He
if
was
that was like
16
my
years
relative.
old.
If that was my relative, my friends, my family, I would have did the same exact thing.
So let's shift a little bit. What do you think about the policies, being that you're from Florida? What do you think about Ron DeSantis running for president? And what do you think about the policies that he's put in place in Florida, in the state of Florida? Specifically, banning AP African American Studies.
I think that he can do better. There's some things that I don't like. Like I believe, if I don't recall, correct me if I'm wrong, but like there's something that like they were doing in Florida in regards of like AP history.
Hmm.
I
Black history.
yes, and I believe that like they were planning on like either erasing what like went
They
on
did.
in the past, which I feel like is very dumb as fuck for you to
Yeah,
like
they did. They banned it from being taught.
want to erase that. Growing up for me, like, bitch, I've learned about all of that.
Hmm.
My history, what happened in the past, what took place. So for me to like be out of high school, thank God, within like this day of age, thank God that I was like able to receive that knowledge or whatnot. But going back to like him, I just think that he can do better in terms of like, especially with you being black,
Who?
like the uh, what's his name again?
Ron DeSantis?
Yeah, not
That
Rondi.
man is.
Not Rondi. What's his nigga name?
We talking about Florida.
Yeah,
The only person we
I'm
got that's talking about Florida is
confusing it.
Ron
I'm
DeSantis.
confusing
Oh,
it. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
the Hennessy. It's the Hennessy.
yeah.
Yeah. Ron DeSantis is the governor of Florida,
Yes, the governor, but
and he's white.
basically saying that like one, you just said it, he is white, and that's something that we're gonna always come across and stumble across white people wanting to erase black people history.
Yeah. So they said that they changed the narrative about the enslaved people and say that
Hmm.
slavery actually helped the enslaved people benefited from slavery. But I just wanted to get your take on some of your politics.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm like in it, but not, but in it because I mean, I stay
because you're
both.
working,
Yeah, got to.
and even though
Um,
if you say woke, Ron DeSantis don't like you. He talks about getting rid of the woke people. Let me ask you this: so you came in with a wall built up for the cast, right?
yeah.
Now, after all the time of filming, is that wall down, or is it down for some and still up for
It's
others?
down for some, up for others.
Who,
Especially
who's
as
this?
like, especially as like right now we're getting ready. Yeah.
Who's getting? Who have you built? Who do you still have the wall built up to?
Leamy, raw, especially like that's like a red target. Um,
Now let me just touch on that real quick. Is it really a wall built up to Ra if you had let him in already?
um, which is true, but I've only let him in simply because of like out of the whole cast, like he was the one trying. And by trying, I mean like texting me, hitting me up, checking to see how I'm doing, on my line, like
In
really
your
pressing.
DMs
That too, but like he was one of the
prior
ones,
to prior to the show?
yeah, that were like
Okay,
really.
we got that. We got that, y'all. We got that, y'all. We got that, y'all. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay, we got that.
I
Okay.
should never drunk this Hennessy.
And we thank you.
Reggie, J. Marquis up.
We got that. So go ahead.
Yeah. My, my wall was up
Mm-hmm.
only because of those reasons. But then he ended up well, let's just say something happened, and
We'll find out about on the
and
show.
yeah, you'll find that out on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
Okay.
can, can I ask you a question?
Sure. Doesn't mean I'm going to answer it, but sure.
So you seen the cast photo, right?
Uh huh.
It was all right, so
For those of you who haven't seen, this is Philly on the rise. Make sure y'all follow their page. It's pinned here as the pinned comment. Yes, I did see the cast photo. I thought it
yes,
was
make
very,
sure
I thought
y'all.
it was very, thought it was very creative.
I have two questions actually, if you don't
Okay,
mind answering. My
depends.
first question is, as a viewer, and everybody else that's in this comment, y'all can put your inputs too, but as a viewer, what are you expecting to see on the show? Like, what do you want to see as a viewer?
I want to see Philly. Um, I want to see Philly for her real essence, her true essence. which
Now
is
my
a mess. I want to see some bitches cussing each other out. I want to see some scenes where this bitch talking about that bitch behind her back. And I want to see some scenes where somebody confided in somebody and this bitch went and ran their mouth. I want to see some shit. I want to see what Philly really gives on this scene. And why these bitches are still out here hustling and grinding and trying to get to the bag.
Now somebody said fashion, baby. Ain't giving that. You'll probably get that from like me most of the show, but
You the only one
um,
giving fashion vibes?
Brahim too.
I was waiting because I was going to say, I know, Brian, you didn't come out looking crazy. I know I was thinking, oh, they're looking crazy. Man.
But I haven't. But I've filmed scenes with like certain, without giving too much, without certain people. So I can't really speak for all, but for certain filming days that I did, like film with some of the cast members, it's given very much like I came and up the part, and you girls was just to the back of the bus.
Oh, so
Second
are there
question.
some,
Hold on to that. Hold.
are there people you didn't
No,
want
no,
to
no,
film
no.
with?
I'll answer that, then I'll get back to your question. But some people that I didn't want to film with.
Somebody said, is this a gay show? The
This
cast
is
is
a gay
gay.
show. The cast is gay, but and why am I saying but? Yeah, the cast is gay. Moving along. Um, your question
Is there anybody in particular, any cast
that
members that you did not want
I
to film with?
didn't want to film with. I no, I don't really. I mean, no,
Is it
I don't think.
safe to say?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. Finish your statement.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm still getting to know everybody. Of course, it's like, as things are like happening, um, there is people that I want to like, I don't mind filming with, but my guard is up on 10, 1,000 when we are filming. So I wouldn't say I wouldn't want to film with that person, but when we do film together, I'm like,
Has anyone brought you to the point to make you want to throw a drink?
no. Close, almost, almost. But
Okay.
like I said towards the beginning of this interview, I take my business very serious. And one thing that these girls don't know how to do when it comes to like their business is the image you have to like hold up. Because as of now, I'm like receiving brand offers from different businesses or whatnot. Um, and I have to like represent that brand, or I'm also in a dance company. The fuck
Okay.
I look like getting on a show and I'm throwing a drink.
Showing your
Although,
ass.
yeah, like no, you girls are not worth my time. So
Is it safe to say that you're probably the diva of the cast?
no,
Who's more diva than you?
Leamy and Raw, those two are the divas.
Now, when I say divas, I don't mean feminine, and
Yeah.
that I mean diva. You get very. I'm above these girls.
I wouldn't say I'm above. I'm just very, very confident, and a lot of people mix confident with like what, what you was just saying. I'm
No,
very confident with who I am. I'm very confident with like what I bring to the table. Honestly, on the show, I'm very humble. I'm very humble. I'm the one that's very neutral. I'm the one that don't want no animosity. I'm the one that um
so is it safe to say you're the Cynthia?
I'm the Cynthia. Cynthia, yeah. 10
Okay.
points. 10
C-
points. 10 points.
Cynthia and Brian Raheem is the Nene. So, have you guys did a scene with a friend contract?
A friend contract? No, not yet.
Okay.
We need to.
Think
But
about it.
I have a question.
Okay. This is about me. Again, you can ask it, doesn't mean I'm going to answer.
Okay. Well, like I said, you see the cast photo, right? The
Mm-hmm.
whole live you've been saying your about everybody. Raheem, shut up. Um,
Thank you. Thank you. Very diva. Yes. Come on, man. Come here. Yes. Yes. Thank you.
don't entertain him because he's full of shit anyway. So, my question is, you seen the cast photo,
Yes.
just from like looking at the cast photo. So I've done some research in regards of like what is Philly known for or whatnot. Like I said, Atlanta, you have peaches.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Philly, you have apples. So yes, Philly is known for apples. If you don't know, go Google it. But from just looking at the cast photo,
What kind of apple is Philadelphia known for?
I don't know what kind of apples, but just apples. I was just told apples.
You were told that. You didn't research it.
I did research, but that's what I mean by like I was told.
Okay.
But just going off of the cast photos, who would you say is starless and have like that star quality?
Yeah, New York is known for apples, but no, I don't know each individual person, so I wouldn't be able to answer that. But I can ask you that about each cast member since you know them. Let's
Why?
start. Let's start with Robert. Let's start with Robert.
Somebody said yes, Trey. Look that shit up. Thank you. I thought New York was the Big Apple. I thought Philly was cheesesteaks. I thought so too, but it's apples. Um, to answer your question, Robert, I can't give too much. So
So just make a correction
yeah,
to stand correct. Philadelphia is not known for apples.
no. Correct
Pennsylvania,
me if I'm
the
wrong.
state of Pennsylvania is known for apples. It is the fourth. Um, the four is ranked number 4 in growing apples in the United States. So it's the state, Pennsylvania. So when you say Philadelphia, what is Philadelphia? And I think where you were going with that question was, what should you guys should have been holding in that cast photo? And if you wanted, was that where you were going with that question?
Yeah,
So I
that was a
think you
part
guys,
of the question.
y'all
Yeah,
should
go ahead.
y'all should have been holding hookah coals.
Hookah cone.
Hookah coals.
You said hookah cones?
Hookah. Yeah, hookah.
Okay.
Hookah. That's what Black Philly is known for. Hookah. These motherfuckers love a hookah, bitch.
No, to
A
be
hookah
honest, you're
call.
right. Them girls really love hookah cones.
Hookah. Yeah.
I can't with you. I'm crying. I'm crying.
Somebody said pocket knives, guns, and tasers.
Someone said pocket knives, guns. I
Okay,
hate
no.
y'all.
Okay, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm crying.
Okay, guns, bitch. What's up?
Ra-ta-ta-ta.
Okay. No, go ahead. What
But
you were saying?
Robert, like,
Not credit cards, bitch. Oh my god.
fraud. I hate y'all so much. Y'all should have some scammers up there, child.
We do.
They they here,
God bless the scammers.
right?
Okay. Okay. Keep going. Now, what was your
Yeah,
statement you were saying?
Rob. I love Rob. I just
Mhm.
want to make that clear. I love Rob to death.
It
Um,
just this is we don't want a dissertation for each person. I just want you to tell me if they're stars. Do you see a star? Rob,
no
Mimi,
potential, yes.
Marquise.
Potential, yes.
Muffin.
Let me touch on Muffin real quick.
Mm-mm. Star.
Starless.
Brahim.
Uh, but Muffin, I love you, girl. Brahim Star.
And Rob Blanco.
To a certain extent, Star.
Okay, so we have Brahim is star, Rob Blanco star, Mimi is star,
Yeah.
Muffin is starless, and everybody else has star potential.
I think I did say Robert was starless.
Oh,
Never
you
mind.
did.
I did
You said Robert was star list as well. Ooh,
potential.
child.
Potential.
Okay, so we
No.
coming up on quitting time. Let me ask you this: for season two, who you do not want to, who you think should not return and why?
Because stop laughing. Yeah, sip your drink. And I love Muffin down. But because Muffin Muffin hasn't really stepped up to the plate as of yet, from what I've seen. From what I've seen. It could change. It could change. I just want to get that clear. It could change. But as of now, if Muffin can really like step up and
Hmm.
produce and hold his weight, I would love to see him for season two.
You
But he
you
is
you you very much give Cynthia these. You very much give Cynthia.
but I would but if he can't, then chopping block.
Okay, so you would say
What I what I
if there was a season two, Muffin shouldn't return.
yeah, I wouldn't say he
Based
wouldn't
upon not no hypotheticals, based upon right
like
now
yeah.
what everybody has brought, who would not be returning?
That's hard. It's really hard. I only want to say Muffin would not be returning.
And so that's the only
Simply
person.
Muffin and, and probably Rob. Only because Rob takes his career as serious as I do times 10. So in terms of like the bullshit or in terms of like the mess, he like to ex or
Okay,
could you hear
answer.
me?
Now I can. Now let me ask you this final question. If you had to create your own dream cast, who would your dream cast be?
My dream cast, majority of them would probably wouldn't be with this cast.
Tell me about it.
There's some people that I've met here in Philly. I know them by Instagram name.
Okay.
Um, I know them by Instagram name that like really like they're really out here
Give
popping their shit.
me give me five girls.
Ooh,
I'm gonna say give me six, including yourself.
myself. I would say Brahim. Um, I would say you. I would say his Instagram go by Kingin underscore something.